Okay, 9th of July 2026. Still very hot. Too hot. Fans going all over the place. And today's song, I'll just get one word, possibility. Possibility. Never heard it before, don't know. I'll have to look for this one. So let's see. Sagittarius. First house, Uranus, rebellion. Today's card is the Hermit, the most rebellious of the deck, really, because prepared to turn their back on everything they've ever known or believed to be true to follow their true life purpose. The Buddha card, the grandparent card, spirit guide, your gut instinct, the intestines, the abdomen, hospitals. But because it's today's card, it's neutral unless it comes out again. So no names yet. And there he is. So he's going to be in the second pile, which you know is the sweet spot. So they want to talk to us about it. It is in reverse. And it means that we're not walking away, that we are doubling down. Because of the retrogrades, I think, we are revisiting the past. So we've got to make sure that the past is done, finished. We have to right some wrongs. So let's see. Oh dear, it's not going to be easy. This looks like a dark night of the soul. Somebody's decided they're going to take action. Yeah. So here we go then. That fool is about to jump off that cliff and make the wings on the way down. Here we go. Taking the risk, feeling the fear and doing it anyway. Richard Zoe Katie, 22. Not wanting to look the fool, but prepared to do so if they have to. This is someone that mistakenly thought that something would lead to their success. Didn't pay off. But they stuck at it anyway and got the rewards. So, positive energy, 22. Billy Big Balls, Aries, with his big wand, is about to take action. He does what he says he's going to do. He's the Ron Seal man. He is what it says on the tin. Aries is the first house. So well done, Spirit, already. Shoulders back, chest out, looking the world in the eye. But this is a heavy burden. 10 days. And a burden you shouldn't be carrying by yourself. The loss of home, or an unhappy home, or a home that needs repairs. A celebration called off, or one that you're not invited to. The foundations aren't strong enough. A home is not a home without fire in the hearth, food on the table, and a welcome at the door. There's no welcome there. Your enemies will be defeated. However, that enemy may well be yourself. Gemini, coming in fast. Information that's true, but it's not necessarily told nicely. 7 or 25, Mia. The home and the family life, off track. Not working as a team. Problems with a vehicle. Even car crashes. Be careful when you're reversing. Watch out for the red vehicles. Fire engines. The post vehicle in England is red. Any red vehicle is negative. 7 or 25. Mia. Delays in travel across country. Mechanical problems. Your body is a vehicle, so it could be health issues. Not walking away because your inner child is trapped. There is something holding you hostage, or you have children involved. So you're doubling down. You are chucking yourself into work, making yourself ill, instead of following your true life path or your gut instinct. 2 dogs, 2 snakes, negative energy. So let's see what we've got in the chart so far. We've got Cancer is the only major energy, which is a home and family life. We've got Cancer Sun, so we are in Cancer now. We've got Cancer and Mercury. There's Mercury, communications. We've got Cancer in the 8th house of death and rebirth. So, then small bit players, we've got Aries and Gemini. Mars is in Gemini. Uranus is in Gemini. Well done, Spirit. Aries is in Neptune. Gemini, Ceres is in Gemini. Aries is in Pallas. Gemini is the descendant. Sagittarius is the 1st house, so well done, Spirit. Double the thing in the dice. You can't make it up. Gemini is the 7th house. Aries is the 5th house. Things that go on in the dark and partnerships. Open enemies. There's your enemies. So there is open enemies in some sort of partnership. Okay then. Eight months feeling stuck. Yeah, somebody's lost everything. Their security, financially. They're ungrounded. They have nothing here to ground them. It's Capricorn energy. Somebody that was once adopted into the family, or someone of a darker complexion, or someone in uniform, that is now a dangerous enemy. There's your enemies. Financial or work-based, possibly. Hell of a lot of money involved. Family money. 10 years. Yeah, and impotence. Unable or unwilling to take action. Unlike this gentleman is now. There has been something that's made you feel you can't take action. Or it could be in the bedroom department because of Libra there. The moon. Could be important, possibly the new moon, but it's negative energy. 18. Patrick and Frank. Twin Towers, September the 11th. Destruction. Something can't be created where you are. You are torn. Trying to spread yourself too thin, and there is a separation taking place. There are some wrongdoings that must be put right. The fairy godmother is going to chuck you off that cliff if you're not prepared to jump. So you won't have any choice in this. Something will happen that will make you have to do this. It is the apple tree. So we don't chop the apple tree down for firewood. We pare away what no longer serves us. Get rid of the dead wood. We feed the roots and hope for a better crop later on, because this is your karmic reaping of what you've done in the past. Somebody's blocked, somebody can't communicate, parcel's not arriving, the check's not in the mail, or in the email, or in the electronic banking, whatever. Child maintenance may be involved, that's not coming. Small declines in finances. The nightmare that must be over. You can't carry on like this, you're going to make yourself ill. That cage door has always been open, but you've refused to walk through it. 9 weeks. Then we put it right on the outside. So on the inside of this situation, that is a negative energy. But if it's a person, it is affecting this situation negatively, but this person is free and clear. They have their team, they have their car, they have everything they need to celebrate. This is a happy home and family life. There is a welcome at this door, but it's not in this situation. So 7 and 25. Could be that 7 is negative, 25 is positive, or that this situation will change once you decide to take the risk. It's up to you. Let's have a look then. Possibilities, you see. The possibility is there, but it's whether you can work as a team with this external energy, because the internal energy that's going on wherever this is isn't working. Cancer is the main player. Yeah, judgment is reserved at the moment. Don't judge us unless you be judged. Something needs to be demolished, razed to the ground before you can rise again. If you don't, you'll never have this phoenix rising moment. Number 20. Gary, Terry and Sandra. Somebody needs to make a declaration. Oh, Joshua as well. Walls of Jericho again. You have to bring them walls down. A declaration is being made. You stand in your truth. You're no longer wasting your time, energy or breath on people that won't listen. They'll never see it your way. 9 days. Head injuries, homecomings. There again, somebody is blocked. They cannot communicate. Finances are low. Children have a big part in this, or someone from your past. Fond memories of the past, nostalgia. Unless you face this head on, prepared to face the chaos, there will be no hope, no healing and no freedom. Because somebody here is henpecked or is prepared to dim their light to fit in, to dumb themselves down. Aquarius energy. So, where's the Aquarius then? 3rd house. Communication. Juno. Pluto. And that's in retrograde, I know it is. So facing the ghosts of the past. 17. So now we've got 17, 18 and 20. All negative. David and Fred. Negative energy. Yeah, there he is again. Someone that was once a friend, now a dangerous enemy. They've lost everything. They've nothing left to lose. Separation. 6 or 24. Kristen, Emily, Catherine, Susan, Aidan, Adam, Eve and Lily. Not everything in the garden is rosy. There is possibly a pregnancy that paternity is not what it seems. Ex-wives, third parties, 6 or 24. A bad decision or worrying about making the wrong decision. There's the Aquarius again. Good advice, clarity of mind. Someone who is prepared to sever ties. She has her wish. She's wishing on the dandelions. Dandelions have all the vitamins we need for our bodies. She is someone who has been damaged. Her heart is broken. Sometimes a widow or a divorcee. Usually dark. And this one she's not, she's fair. She's clear of mind. She gives good advice. The spiritual guru, the doctors or the lawyers, she knows when to sever ties. Especially when it comes to medical issues, sleepless nights, because this is not your team. You should never be there in the first place. Whoever this is, they're not the ones you need to be working with. And because of that one, it may be somebody that you've known for years that was like part of the family, but they're not making the right decisions. They've lost everything. So the first house is what you show to the world. The first thing people see, your head, your face, your place of birth. There could be head injuries. The colour white, so an aha moment. What makes you you? Your self-image, your separateness, your individuality, which you're dimming light on, personal appearance, expectations and environment. This is where your identity is formed. Somebody has stifled your identity. So what is in the first house? Rebellion. So Sagittarius in the first house. Unfinished business. Pluto. Not Pluto, Uranus. So same-sex relationships even. Where's that Uranus gone? Of the male variety, because I don't see any women doing it, so it's the men. Uranus in Sagittarius. Unconventional beliefs. Direct life for this freedom-loving person. Somebody wants their freedom, but they aren't taking it. Associated with revolutionary ideas and an urge to expose hypocrisy, lies and humbug. So it's coming. You cannot, if wrongdoers are going to suffer very, very badly, is all I can tell you. So where are we going first? Yeah, we'll have one of them. But remember, there are possibilities, so it's up to you to take them there. It's up to you to take the risk. Jump off the cliff, make your wings on the way down. The possibilities are endless, even if you think there are none. Aphrodite. Somebody is being given wrongly, made to feel like they are promiscuous, is the nicest word I can say. Aphrodite. We'll see if she comes out in this, what comes out in this. The seashell. The green chakra, your heart chakra. Your heart wants what your heart wants. Pele. So fire and water. Aphrodite. I think we had Pele yesterday or the day before, didn't we? Aphrodite, the beautiful Greek goddess of love, represents love at all different levels. There is absolutely no love in there. It's a need to love yourself first. The most important aspect of love she represents is that of self-love. That's the Aries energy, shoulders back, chest out, look the world in the eye. Love that is often misunderstood as selfishness and ego, yet it is very different. Self-love is at the core of your being and determines your personal values and self-worth. And there is none because you dim in your light. Aphrodite was born a fully grown woman. She emerged from a shell in the sea on the island of Cyprus. The goddess of love had the ability to enchant men and women wherever she would go. Her very presence incited feelings of love and lust, and history often depicts her as a prostitute or a wanton woman, so don't judge people. This she is not. Aphrodite had many lovers. However, she refused to be bound by limiting her love and sharing her love with others. And that was the same as Lilith in the Lovers, the ex-wife. That's what she did. She refused to comply. Rebellious. She encouraged women to have many partners and to enjoy the pleasures of love and sex. Aphrodite's self-love and belief in her self-worth enabled her to live a life without denying herself the pleasure that love brought her. Often we judge, so don't judge, ourselves as being selfish. So, like I said, not judging means don't judge yourself so harshly either. No blame, no shame. Stop it. I beg of you to throw away that cross, that burden that you've been carrying for so long, which we take for granted we should bear. Without self-love, there is no self. And when there's no self, there's just an empty shell left feeling alone and unfulfilled. So who are you? And what do you want? And who do you need? What do you need? You are feeling quite lost right now. Don't know which way to turn. There we are, Twin Towers. No matter how hard you try to find your direction, it continues to elude you because you're pulling in different directions with your team. We spend our lives making sure that we meet the needs of our children. There we are. So, trapped because you're meeting the needs of your children and loved ones. But who's meeting your needs? Nobody. Absolutely nobody. Even if you have someone that loves and cares for you, you still have to be responsible for yourself. What we need most in life is what we seek from others. So find what you're looking for from within yourself. It might take some time and work to get it, but it'll be worth the journey. So close your eyes, meditate, the directions will come. Love yourself in the most sacred gift you can give to anyone. And that includes if you're in a relationship, because if you are only staying for the kids, you're ruining everybody else's life. They could find somebody else and be happy. Controversial opinion, I know, but there we go. I should know because I've been on both sides of that argument. The child and the parent. So, here it is. Pele. Not the footballer because it's a woman. Pele is the Hawaiian goddess of the volcano, and sometimes she assumes the guise of an old woman sleeping within her flames under control around her. At other times she can ride her flaming chariot. There we are, 3 times the chariot again, Cancer. Flames under control around her. Other times she can ride her flaming chariot down the volcano intent on vengeance. So, eruptions, jealousies, physical danger, fire, belly, and womb. Drawing the Pele card means you can expect eruptions of feelings or danger in the environment. You must treat the element of fire with great respect. It also means an increase in energy of the intense type which is needed by a woman in the womb center to give birth to her child. You must focus your attention down deep in your core, the center of the volcano, and ask yourself what you really need in your life. And don't deny yourself it. Simple as that. We'll have one of these. Possibility. There is always a possibility. Be careful of your words, your own worst enemy. Your words are spells. Number 43. This is a challenge to find the right words. 43 is 7. So it's very important. That's why they say about the 7th child. So when the Word Lord appears as your challenger, he gently warns of lies and untruths, of denial and unsupported thoughts. So when you lie or you deny your feelings, thoughts and words in any area of your life, if you've been dishonest in any way, karma is going to find out. It's time to make amends, put things right, change your tune. Otherwise your impact on this world will not be as effective as it should be because you refuse to face it. Even if you were to be successful as an immediate result, there will always be a price to pay later. So karma's coming for us all. If others are being unsupportive towards you, know that that's their problem, not you. Don't take this world so personally. Remember that you don't have to engage others when they project their own fears and negativity onto you. Another message here is about how you speak about yourself. If you keep saying self-depreciating words, do you minimize yourself so as not to intimidate others? Yes, you do. Do you refer to yourself as less than beautiful? This is time to change those unconscious statements right now. It's not difficult to change things as we are always given a choice to make a new decision, because your decisions have consequences and those consequences shape your destiny. Somebody may have made the wrong decision or doesn't want to make a decision, but it's got to be made. As long as you remain positive, there we go, possibilities, positivity, and supportive, the rest will quickly melt away until you perceive the highest good for all. All you need is the desire to change, to be positive, and the Word Lord will help you win this game of life. Beautiful. Final card then. We'll have a couple of them little ones. Yeah, somebody broke the promise. And number 20. So the judgment could be legal. Someone separated. And I don't think it's a bad thing if that's the situation. Number 20. So we had 20, didn't we? This Judgment Day. So what did I say? Terry, Gary and Sandra, 20. The Sun, which is in Cancer. So, right now, lost it. The Sun. No, Judgment Day, 20 there. So, number 20, it's important because we've got it twice. The ring. When given in love, a ring says, "My heart is in your hands." In Wicca, a ring may be worn as a token of spiritual vows and used in magical and ritual work, or as a reminder of personal power. Whatever other purpose that ring has, It is a symbol of commitment, an unbroken circle of trust. Somebody's trust is broken. We know that because she is damaged. Make sure you honour your word. Promises may be broken if made hastily. You must proceed with caution, so act in haste, repent at leisure, Sagittarius. Take time to be sure your commitments and keep your relationship strong, because this relationship isn't. They're pulling in different directions, whatever sort of partnership that is. Commitment, honour, vows. Are you worthy of trust, and are you honouring your promises? Somebody isn't. Picture paints 1,000 words. And why can't I paint you? Brilliant. A work of art. That's what you should be. Brilliant. Not dimming your light. Shine your light bright. Paint something. Make something. Paint a different picture than the one you have now. Brushes, brush strokes. It may be that someone's decorating their property, but somebody here is brilliant and they aren't getting the recognition they need. Thanks for listening. Speak soon. Bye-bye.